And the crowd was extremely appreciative, and so are we.
This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 177 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses, his 1 win by way of knockout. Fights out of Lee Kickboxing Academy in Beattyville, Kentucky, Nick Jewell. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 179 pounds, holds a record of 2 wins with 2 losses, 1 win by way of knockout. Fights out of Upper Cumberland MMA in Cookeville, Tennessee, Timmy Eisenbraun. Your referee when the action begins is Barry O'Neill.
Barry O'Neill, our referee in this Valor Championship title fight at 179 pounds in Advanced Rules Muay Thai Kickboxing. It's presented by Artworks. 3 2-minute rounds. Nick Jewell in the blue trunks, Timmy Eisenbraun in the orange trunks. Gold on the line. No touch of gloves. We're underway here in Nashville. Valor Fights 48, first kick from Jewell.
And you're going to see a lot of those high kicks from Jewell. That is his pedigree, his bread and butter, if you will.
Break from Barry O'Neill. Again, we're live at flowcombat.com. Thanks for joining us. We've got a great card, and we've had some terrific fights already, and this should be awesome as well.
And there it is. You see it. Nick Jewell just relentless with those kicks.
Very quick with his legs, too.
Yeah. Eisenbraun, very durable, though. Close the distance there.
Good right uppercut.
Good, and a right kick of his own.
Break from Barry O'Neill. Nick Jewell, runner-up in the 2017 UMAF National MMA Championships. And a huge knockout of the night, as Casey mentioned.
Eisenbraun, another right leg kick, and then a body shot.
Eisenbraun looks pretty composed in there.
Yeah, and I will say this about Nick Jewell. I'd like to see him throw his hands a little bit more to set up those kicks, because Eisenbraun now is starting to time them, and he sees them coming.
Switch kick from Jewell. Eisenbraun, little combo. Final 30 seconds of round 1.
Eisenbraun starting to take over there. Just as I say it, Nick Jewell with a few well-placed punches and a stiff right by Eisenbraun.
Some uppercuts.
Really found a home for that straight right hand. Very effective with it.
A few uppercuts have landed for Eisenbraun as well, trying to close strong in round 1. Oh, big kick.
Really a
Eisenbraun coming on big time here.
Wow. So, David, how would you score that
I'd
first
score
round?
that round 10-9 for Eisenbraun. I thought he really did some significant damage, walked Nick Jewell down, landed some good kicks and some good knees and some very good straight right hands.
Casey, take us to this replay.
Well, you see it right there. Right hand by Nick Jewell. Eisenbraun fires right back. And then he's on the prowl. And that's the thing here. I think that's going to make the difference, is that when Nick Jewell lands, he lands hard, but Eisenbraun is undeterred. He tolls forward, and then Nick Jewell really doesn't have an answer. He's going to have to figure those answers out going into the second.
Eisenbraun is just a physically strong man. I mean, he comes in, and Jewell's going to have to really catch him on the way in and land something significant, because when Eisenbraun gets on the inside, he's just so dangerous.
Well, like I said, I think that we need to see Nick Jewell needs to use those hands, you know, and then set up the kick. But as it stands, he's just coming out and he's throwing those big bombs, and Eisenbraun is stepping out of the way.
And Barry O'Neill starts things off here in round number 2, 3 2-minute rounds.
Like to see more head movement from these fighters, Casey?
You know, yes, but you know, in traditional Thai, a lot of the times the guys just stand there and they jockey and they fire back and forth, because you've got to watch head movement. You can lean right into a head kick. So even if you slip the punch, so you really have to know what you're doing there. But yes, undoubtedly, you know, particularly Nick Jewell, he needs to not be there when that stiff right comes.
Needs to show a few different angles. Not be. Eisenbraun's just walking him down.
Eisenbraun, he's been effective with the uppercut as well.
There we go. Beautiful exchanges there by both fighters. Eisenbraun lands that right leg kick. And now here come the knees.
Jewell does not want to have his back up against the cage. It's just not a good place to be.
Now another big knee. I think that's,
Yep.
he's on the knee. That was a tough one.
Yep. And now the count for Mr. Sick Nasty. He's not feeling good right now.
All right, Nick Jewell back to battle.
Nice combo.
Big head kick!
Devastating
And down
right.
goes Nick Jewell, but
Devastating.
back to his feet.
Impressive.
Beautiful. Combo with his hands and then went upstairs.
Wow.
Can Eisenbraun get the finish?
Now that's the second knockout or knockdown. If he gets dropped one more time, it's all she wrote.
And Jewell letting it hang out. Can he survive the round? And he does.
Wow.
But
Huge scoring by Eisenbraun, but props for Nick Jewell for popping back up each time.
goodness. So clearly it was Eisenbraun. It's just a matter of the
Nick Jewell
point
needs
of-
a stoppage to win the
Yeah.
fight. He's too far behind on the scorecards. And he's just fighting a physically stronger man. He's going to have to catch him with something significant.
You see it right there. There was that head kick. Down goes Jewell, but then pops right back up to face the count of Barry O'Neill.
Now, will judges score that 10-7?
It could be a 10-7.
Yeah.
It
So it's
could
not
be.
mandatory, but it could be scored that way. It's almost as if Eisenbraun doesn't fear the punching power of Jewell.
Yeah, I think he, as David mentioned, he's a much more durable fighter. He's structurally sound. You know, when Nick Jewell goes low with those leg kicks, Eisenbraun just walks right through them. He doesn't even bother to check them. So I think that Jewell's going to have to get in again and mix it up and then land that big bomb. If he lands that head kick, he can hurt anybody.
Oh, there it was.
But again, Eisenbraun just closes the distance, pressures in.
Avoids the head kick from Jewell, does Eisenbraun. Third and final round.
I'll say this, Eisenbraun fights with a purpose. He has a clear, discernible goal of what he wants to achieve, and so far he's doing it.
Oh, landing into that body. That was the
Body shots are
yeah,
killer.
the body shots dropped Nick Jewell for the first time in his first knockdown.
Well, Jewell was so confident coming into this fight. And he is
Well, right now he's being dominated.
Oh, right hand by Jewell, but still the pressure is on by Timmy Eisenbraun,
Oh,
and
it's
down
down.
he goes again. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
over.
Barry O'Neill calls it.
Dominant.
What a fight.
Dominant performance by Eisenbraun.
Timmy Eisenbraun comes in from down the road in Cookeville, Tennessee, and picks up his third victory. And more importantly, he is the new Valor champion in Muay Thai kickboxing at 179 pounds. Wow. And Nick Jewell, first loss in Muay Thai kickboxing in his career, and there you saw the finish.
Yeah, he's just a more physically dominant, imposing fighter. There seemed to be a real strength difference between the fighters, and Eisenbraun had a clear plan, and he carried it out and executed it beautifully.
Nice show of respect between the two right there. Eisenbraun, they would have gone the distance to the judges' scorecards. He would have won that also, but gets the finish as well. Very impressive for Eisenbraun. Just real solid, put together. And I think you're spot on, David, saying he had a purpose. And he knew what he was doing. He knew the strategy. And I don't think he feared the strikes of Jewell as well, and probably gave him confidence to continue to move forward.
Yeah, and he showed a good body attack as well. You know.
All right, to make it official, we go back to the cage. And Jennifer.
Your referee stops this fight at 56 seconds into the third round for your winner by way of TKO, and still your Valor Muay Thai kickboxing champion, out of the blue corner, Timmy Eisenbraun.
So Timmy Eisenbraun keeps the gold, and he'll walk out tonight at the Nashville Fairgrounds with that belt. Presented by Artworks, our exciting bout.